the 7. That's close to a first down. Run a sweep. Manier seen daylight, cut it back in. He's close to a first down. He may have to measure again.
Great cutback by Zach Manier, Bruce. As the flow started to the left, Zach saw the daylight, cut it back against the grain for good yardage, and another first down for the Blue Devils.
First down, and the ball is on the 8-yard line. First and goal to go. Lebanon knocking on Mount Jude's door, trying to score early. We come with a slot left, eye set, triplets a quarterback. Calls signals, runs a sweep again. McNair cuts it back in. He won't get much. He might should have went outside that time instead of cutting it back in. The daylight looked like it was more to the outside. He got back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe a yard. Give him to the 7.
Carlos Kendall checks in, Bruce, with the offensive unit. And also checking into the football game is Marlowe C. So Lebanon might, yes, looks like we're going with that tight formation.
Power eye left. Power eye left. Run a power straight up the middle. We got to the 5, and that's about it. We went power eye left. We looked like we had somebody that moved, no flags. And Manier followed his 2 up men and got maybe barely inside of the 5 in the 4.5. It's third down and goal to go on the 4.5, 6:10 and a quarter.
Sellers returns along with Chavez Job at the tight end spot. So the power eye offense out and our regular set comes in.
We have not put the ball in the air. We started this drive on the 28. Slot left. Triplet takes it, fakes it. Inside trap, won't go anywhere. Sellers got knocked down. We may look for the field goal. Knocked down on the 5. We tried to run an inside trap. Here comes the field goal team. Jonathan Presley will try to kick. Looks like probably about a 22-yarder.
In to snap it will be Jody Atwood. Greg Triplett is the holder. And the kicker, Jonathan Presley. He's shown a good leg so far in practice and the scrimmages.
Actually, it will come from the 11-yard line, a 21-yard field goal attempt, and it's on the left hash mark. Snap is back, placement's down, his kick, line drive kick. He missed it. Jonathan Presley missed it. It'll brum out to the 20. Mind you, it will take over on the 20. So we drove down there and missed a golden opportunity and missed our field goal.
Mount Juliet will.
Our broadcast is brought to you by Beard Construction, David Harvey Auto, Claiborne's Bakery, First Bank and Trust, K.O. Lester's Cash and Carry, Lebanon Cablevision, Midwestco Permapipe Division, Harlow Atwood Funeral Chapel, the Rock 10 Company, TRW Steering Division, and the Video Movie Center.
Out with split backs. That's Butler and Kidd. Quarterbacks Carruthers. Wide out to the right. Take it, run a dive, hot pass over the middle, intercepted by Mo Thompson on the 27, off of the deflection. Mo Thompson has picked it off. If he kept his feet, he would have been gone down the sideline. Picked off on the 27, great field position again.
Great deflection is Mo Thompson right on the spot. That's the tip drill, just like they work on in practice. And Mo comes up with the first turnover of the year. Lebanon's offense back in business.
They were trying to hit a hot pass to Jackson. Somebody stepped in and tipped it, and Mo Thompson caught it. We're on the 27, first and 10 again. 4:41 in the quarter, no score. Lebanon and Mount Juliet. Take it, and they run it up the middle, and they hit us in the backfield, and they knock us down. They shot 36 in there, and they knocked down Tyson Neal. Neal got knocked down back on the 29 and lost a couple.
Tyson Neal, the tailback, sophomore tailback in there for Lebanon.
Tommy, 36, check his number. He shot in low and hard for Mount Juliet that time and for a 2-yard loss. That's the middle linebacker out of this 6-man front. Slot left eye, triplet back to pass. Looking out in the flat, man wide open, caught. Mo Thompson makes a move, makes another move, fumble the ball. Mount Juliet has recovered it down on the 15. Mo Thompson made a couple of good moves, lost the football down on the 15. So a game of turnovers at the moment. Mount Juliet will take over on the 15.
Mo Thompson had the move, but lost the football. Made the reception in the flat, turned the ball downfield, trying to pick up additional yardage, and in between one of those shake and bake moves, the ball popped loose.
Slot right, split backs. Mount Juliet with the ball again, no score. Carruthers, the quarterback. Takes it, runs a dive, and he'll get a yard. Got 2 yards, and that's it. As he got up to about the 17 and got knocked down by a whole host of people up Lebanon. 2nd and 8. Marlowe C in on the tackle. First man to meet him, the linebacker. Matt Juliet going with Carruthers and Butler and Kidd. Tight end Jackson. Split in Alcott. Now they come out this time with a different set. Slot left with the flanker to the right, or split in to the right it is. Slot left. 1 setback. Take it, hot pass, almost intercepted by our tackle. Was that Dunaway or was it Kevin Hasty? It was Hasty that knocked it down. They were trying to hit a little hot pass away from the slot, and Hasty got up and batted it down.
Carruthers not known as much of a passer, Bruce. Quite a bit better as a runner. And they want to try to get him involved in the offense, running the football.
It is 3rd down and 8. 3rd and 8. They send the man wide to the left. 1 setback, split into the right, and a slot left. Take it and run that trap, and we're back there. We knocked him down, and he got away and got to the 20. We had him on the 15. He got out of there somehow, Carruthers did, and got to the 20 and got knocked down. He's way short of the first. So a good effort by Carruthers. Get up to the 20-yard line. They'll have to punt again.
Back to punt for Mount Juliet. Shane Ray had a 26-yarder his last time, Bruce. Deep to return, Mo Thompson and Damon Stone.
Stands on the 8. Snap back, and the punt is a line drive, low kick. Won't go too far. Picked up by the Stone, and he's hit. He knocked down on the midfield stripe. Knee touch back on the 48. So, pretty good punt, but not very high. Terry Stafford, how far?
32 yards on the punt, 1 yard on the return, Lebanon to take over on their own 48-yard line.
So this is the first time we've been back in our territory. And we're on the 48, and we come out and we're going to scramble one way or the other. We're going to go slot left, tight end to the right. Inside trap, big hole, 5, 10, 15, Sellers all the way to the 33. That time, the slice trap worked. Jay Sellers, the sophomore, took that football on the 48, took it all the way to their 33. That's about a 19-yard pickup.
Jade Sellers, a guy that played a lot of football last year for that freshman team, both on offense and defense. The coaches like him on offense, at least right now, because of that breakaway ability.
Lebanon slot left. Rose is a fullback. Manier is a tailback. Slot left. Sellers takes it. Give it to the fullback straight up the middle. Rose got 10, maybe 11. Got to the 21. That was a straight dive, and Steve Rose got 11 out of it and got a first down. 1st and 10 Blue Devils. On the 21, we're getting late in the quarter. 1:40 to go. They say first down. Here comes a couple of subs in. Damon Stone comes in with a play.
Great example of power football as they give the football to the fullback right off the block of Landon Dunaway and Jeff Ashley.
And Mount Juliet in at 6-1. We scramble and go to the left. Slot left. Take the ball, triplet. Sweep Manier. Cuts outside. He got a little daylight and got to the sideline and got knocked out, I think, around the 14. So that time he did cut it outside instead of going back in. He got to the 14-yard line and picked up about 7 yards out of it. It'll be 2nd down and 3 yards to go. So Manier went more to the sideline that time.
Manier on 6 carries, 29 yards, the leading rusher so far for the Blue Devils, just ahead of Jade Sellers.
It's 2nd down and a long 3, ball just inside of the 15. Takes it, we run a dive to Rose, and he got about to the 13, maybe. He got it on about the 14. He may have scrambled to the 13, but he didn't get much at all. I think they'll put it on the 13. We'll say it's 3rd down and 2.5.
Bruce, you got to figure we've got 2 plays to make the first down. Coach Medley has sent that power eye offense back into the game, so look for us to pound it right up the middle.
40 seconds to go in the first quarter. Neither team has scored. Power eye right. We run our fullback or tailback rather and got a first down to the 10-yard line. We run our tailback, and that was, I'm not sure who
Zach
it was. Manier ran it to the 10, and it's inside the 10. It's first and goal to go. We cannot get a first down. 28 seconds in the quarter.
Donnie, back at the station, when we break for the quarter, we'll take a 30-second break so you can kind of get yourself ready.
Cannot get a first down. We're right inside of the 10. Slot right this time. DeMond Stone out here. Sweet right. Manier cuts it in. Can't get much. And there's a flag. Might have been a hold. Flag came from Jolly, the referee, but I seen holding, and that's what he's got. That'll back us up to the 20 with 4 seconds to go in the quarter, and mind you, it'll accept his penalty.
That's going to back us up. And look on the sideline in a blue pair of overalls and a blue hat, Tom Nixon, it looks like, Bruce. Tom Nixon, son played at Mount Juliet. Tom's a converted Blue Devil fan.
10-yard penalty coming up, Tommy, and that will carry it back to the 20. The penalty was occurred on the 12, but it'll go back to the 22. So we're first and goal to go, but we're on the 22, and I think we're fixing to change quarters here. And at the end of the first quarter, the score, 11-0, Mount Juliet nothing. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Today's broadcast of Blue Devil football is brought to you compliments of these fine sponsors: the Video Movie Center, TRW Steering Division, Rock 10 Company, Hardlow Atwood Funeral Chapel, Lebanon